Hello and welcome to Williams TV here in the paddock in Sochi. Fantastic weather.
Yeah, beautiful
Robert
summer.
Kubica with me.
Yeah, I'm a bit wearing too much stuff on me, but yeah.
Yeah, but it's nice. You know, the weather is fantastic. It's good cycling weather, this isn't it?
Yeah, it's good. Actually, I arrived very late here, so haven't seen a lot, but yeah, weather looks good. So.
Have you been here before?
No, never.
Okay.
First time.
Have you? So you haven't been on the circuit
No,
at all?
I will do it tonight.
Yeah, it's not the most interesting circuit in the world. Let's be honest.
Yeah, you think so?
No.
Yeah. But you have driven here? No.
No, I've run the track a few times.
Okay. Yeah.
Come here, come here, come here.
Ah.
Arrivato. Arrivo. Ciao, come stai? This is Davide Valsecchi. So normally
No, we cannot hear Valsecchi.
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 Sì,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
So mi dispiace, scusa.
Cappuccino, no, latte macchiato.
So anyway, this is the man who is normally shouting. I am like that. That is normally him shouting the
It's
GP.
his job.
So
No,
Davide,
to start.
how are you? Are
Because
you
he will-
enjoying Russia?
Yes, a lot, and most of it women, because there were yesterday a wonderful girl in the paddock and realized my day yesterday this morning.
Well, watch out because if your girlfriend watch this, then and one thing, watch out because he is known to send invoices.
Ah.
Every 10 seconds is is like a taxi.
Okay, bye,
It's a
bye.
counter.
bye. We can't afford you anymore.
We are short of the budget.
We are we are digital. Our digital budget's quite small. So, how did you see this morning? Was there anything interesting you picked up in free practice this
Well,
morning?
I think you say it's not an interesting track, and maybe I agree. I don't know. I haven't driven here, but for sure it's quite challenging. The grip level was quite poor, I think, and there is a lot of corners where you need to have really a combined grip on entry, which is a challenging thing for our car. So yeah, last sector is very very tricky. There are a couple of nice braking, quite tricky braking. So yeah, maybe we should maybe have a go one day.
Yeah,
driving.
maybe
Well,
next
well,
year.
Well, we'll see.
We'll see. And we saw Lance have a bit of a spin. Is that why he didn't run for the rest of the session?
Yeah, he flat spotted the tire and we didn't have practically the tire he used it before was out of the blanket and didn't have time enough to get back to the temperature. So there was no point of driving. But we have seen a lot of people having moments on entry, especially on entry of the
Yeah.
corner. So. Yeah, I think it looks, as you said, not interesting, but from inside the car, I think it's quite difficult.
Yeah, I think it is a tricky track. I think it's quite featureless. I should say more than.
We had one my ex-teammate, the Russian.
Should we go
driver.
find him?
He for
Let's
sure
go find
knows a lot of tweaks
Okay.
about this
Let's go.
track.
Go. Let's go find him.
Vitaly. Yeah, here is Vitaly.
Vitaly Petrov. Hello. How are you doing? Good to see you.
what's up? We were.
Okay, we'll come that side.
Karun was saying because we haven't ever driven even single lap on this track.
Yeah.
And
How
he
many
was
laps
saying-
have you been here?
Yeah.
How many laps have you done of this track?
With the Mercedes, I did, I don't know, 10 laps, but road car.
It's quite
But you drove
featureless.
also DTM here? No.
No,
No.
in Moscow.
Moscow
also
Raceway.
Moscow, okay.
Okay. How is Formula One in Russia? Are people still excited for it? And are you seeing a change? Because you were the first one here. You had a podium, first Russian on the podium in Formula One.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, this-
We were ex-teammates, so I give
Yeah.
you my car.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
How we end up?
Oh.
8 years ago we were in Formula 1. Now
Now,
we are no one.
10 years ago, we were in GP2 together.
yeah, 10 years ago.
Things change.
I know.
Yeah, but it can be changed in future. Yeah, I think anyway a lot of Russian fans like F1, but of course they don't really like it where you don't have any overtake like it was last year. It was just one
Yeah.
in the pit lane. But to be honest, if they can change the last two corners and to make it just one long one, maybe it can change something. I just
Did you
walking
see?
around. Yeah.
Did you see yesterday? People are asking other drivers, what they could change to make the track more interesting. Did you see what Fernando did?
What?
Fernando drew a big oval from turn one all
Looks
the way
like you
around
like it
to
to
connect at the back. So
this
you think already where he's thinking for
Yeah,
next year.
This is why he decided to leave the
Yeah.
F1 and go to IndyCar.
Yeah. Okay, but and this weekend, I mean, what are you up to? Are you just on a
Nothing,
holiday?
just talking to you, watch F1, talking with fans. But yeah, to be honest, it's easier this year. I like to come here. It's nice weather, nice people, nice to see you guys.
Do you live anywhere close to Sochi? Or?
No, 2,000 kilometers from here.
So definitely no.
Not, not
I'm
close.
a local guy.
No.
Not the local. There's not so many local people here.
What's
They're all-
your best Robert Kubica story when you were teammates? What did he? There's got to be something
something
amazingly
okay. It's easy-
funny or stupid that he did that you
no,
can tell us.
what I want to say he was always like always was like a top driver. When you try to catch him, he always was on the top. Every FP1, FP2 quali and race, he was always there. And to beat him, it was very very difficult.
No, he's
But-
going
but-
red now.
Yeah, looks like.
But one thing is true. I think Vitaly had a hard time because I think 2010 was my best year in racing. But not, normally you get good races, bad races. In 2010 I managed only one, and the last qualifying he stayed in front of me, and I remember it well because. No, it was actually Abu Dhabi, and I was the only guy who was always in quali free, apart of Red Bull, which they have huge advantage. Every qualifying I get the car in quali free, so it was a good year, but long time ago. Now we are doing. You see,
Now you're talking to me.
Now
Your
we are
career
talking to
has
you.
peaked
So.
here with Facebook Live, talking to me.
Yeah, maybe next year.
You can make a comeback. Is this
Peak.
the band getting back together? Maybe.
All right.
Anyway, listen. You carry on. What are you eating?
Ice cream?
I-
Ice cream, coffee. I'm not driving this weekend. Don't show it on the camera.
Bit late for that. What is the Russian dish that we should all try this week in your country? What is the most famous thing?
It's easy. Russian vodka, of course.
Well,
should
there
all-
is that. Maybe he should try that before he goes cycling this evening.
Soup, borscht, of course, you know.
There we go. Anyone watching in Russia?
Good.
That's what you need to
And
do.
we say hello to Rob.
Oh,
we miss
we
him.
miss Rob.
Yeah.
We miss Rob.
Thank you. Vita.
Anyway.
Thank you
Thanks.
very much.
Ciao. See you later. And we will see you on Sunday.
See you.